in next year more any way 70 my year call akoto aba amobio di omaga na beko asasa konkwan no so eno enam saneche so omaga ne mo ayeshi pam debia da meka sure say parties no edoso yewo ekwadonko party yewo alankash yewo Pakwe CPP PHS your parties bebre insu MPP ni NDC enough baby a what say omonkam. Sisi anu eye boot for boot 2024 mopio mumpio. Enko for keka say ye na ye vice president Dr. Omia ena by so be winni eye 4 regions ewo magani mo. Nisamono aye bebre a research biso koso si okopemo ye jubri house de ene ebusianfo eseweni ensese ye kacho debia da mekacho say debia da mekacho say ene face that would back into TV so eno answer versus kawame na one shout to other platform no ma comment comment section na say and no we fisi say obebo notification bell no so amansem be be block into TV no why first person no when some be it no hu ne yakoso e wo maga na ani wiase afana me SMS father you know for come na me no me na ni nkotie nsam no nchiremu je ni wia asanso aba abedi ho enkomo nsam bebre eka ho aha Kintu TV
Ghana students to use their collective voice to push for policies that promote sustainable mining and protect Ghana's natural resources. Addressing the union at its 58th annual Congress in Kumasi, Dr. Prempeh emphasized the need for students to hold politicians accountable for their actions. Nanabuachi Adam has more in this report.
The National Union of Ghana Students held its 58th Congress at the Kwame Nkrumah University of Science and Technology, where Dr. Matthew Poku Prempeh addressed the gathering. In his keynote speech, the former Minister of Education lamented the devastating effects of illegal mining on Ghana's environment, economy, and communities. Stressing on the destruction of water bodies, he called for a more collaborative efforts from all stakeholders, including government, civil society, and student unions.
One of the most topical conversations as we head into the 2024 elections, whether you like it or not, the preacher man said it or one of the speakers said it. It's Galam say, nooks, we should hear from nooks. You must have an enlightened position on it. Like I told the men's fellowship, as politicians, no politician will come up with a policy that will let him lose the votes of the people he wants to represent. After all, like my good friend Trump says, he doesn't like martyrs because they are dead. You should succeed in your advocacy. MPP should rebirth itself through Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia to continue those policies that will benefit all. As long as we all have the feeling, as long as the last tree dies, the last man dies. We believe that. If we believe that, and we believe that water is life, I'm not against mining. I'm 100% pro mining. God gave the gold for us to use it to enhance our value, our lives. But the gold, God put it down there. And God wants us to use the gold to enhance our lives. So that we have to have responsible mining.
According to Dr. Opoku Prempeh, NUCs must call on politicians to sign a pact which will hold them accountable for their actions.
Union leaders have come on board, CSOs have come on board, NUCs should not stay. But let us publicly, just like we do a peace agreement here during elections, let all the political parties come up and sign that we all don't want Ghana to say, so that nobody can go and take advantage anywhere else. So that one person will not come and sign, President, I've signed. Then the person who wants to take the president out of the office goes around the country and say, hey, big job. Of course, he will win the vote.
The 58th Congress of NUCs brought together students from various tertiary institutions across Ghana to discuss pressing national issues and chart a course for the country's development. Chemi Opon Daniel is president of NUCs.
For education is politicized. If you don't have a proper plan for education, trust you me, there will not be any future for us as young people, as we say in the popular session that the future belongs to the youth. it will never belong to us if not a clear roadmap when it comes to education. And I want to assure all of you, we will continuously sit back, and when we are supposed to contribute our sharp ideas, because always tokenism is too much. We feel the young ones, when you are brought to the table, you have nothing good to offer. Please, young ones, success only comes when preparation meets opportunity. Until you realize you are an ego, you continue to dine with the chicks on the ground. Okay. We are ego, but we don't know we are egos. We are still dining on the grounds. Let us prove a point to the world that we are capable, and the young leaders will bring us up. They will add us to their campaigns, they will add us to their ministries, and then we'll contribute our ideas in making sure Ghana becomes better.
For Joe News, Nana Bochitan Kweyadon, Kumasi.
Well, on our next story, the journey to Nkrumah First Memorial Day is observed to honor Ghana's first president, Osagyefo Dr. Kwame Nkrumah. Now, NDC flag bearer John Dramani Mahama reaffirmed his commitment to restoring Dr. Nkrumah's rightful place in Ghana's history. Speaking as the special guest, Mr. Mahama emphasized the need to correct distortions in Ghana's history and honor Nkrumah's legacy.
Nkrumah's legacy extends far beyond only infrastructure. His ideals of African unity, social justice, and economic independence are still pillars that guide progressive forces and thought across the African continent. Today, we are reminded with deep sadness that the work Nkrumah started is not completed. The future Nkrumah envisioned, a prosperous, united Africa free from exploitation, still calls progressives across this continent to action. The liberation struggle is not over yet. Mr. Chairman, Nana Chairman, my brothers and sisters, history cannot be revised. No matter how you feel, our children's textbooks with different versions of your history, Founders Day must be a day that recognizes Nkrumah, the leader who delivered independence to Ghana and whose vision was continental in scope. The next NDC government, inshallah, in January 2025, will seek to remove the distortions in our history and restore Kwame Nkrumah to his rightful place in the history of Ghana.
Meanwhile, the chief of Nkrofo, Nana Kwesi Kutua V, made an appeal to the NDC flag bearer to prioritize the Elembele district if he became president.
Myself, is Enzima really part of Ghana? Now, this is a district which possesses our oil, but the road network linking Samanye to Hafasni is in a deplorable state. Now, the road network from Telekubukazo to Takwa Junction is in deplorable state. His Excellency, we are appealing to you. Enzima deserve better. We deserve better. We need good roads. We need hospitals. As I'm talking to you, Nkrofo as the birthplace of Osagyefo Dr. Kwame Nkrumah cannot boast of a modern hospital. Don't we deserve a modern hospital? Don't we deserve a modern hospital in Nkrofo? Would you deserve a modern hospital? Because this man has really fought very